Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Quran, إِنَّا أَنزَلْنَاهُ قُرْآنًا عَرَبِيًّا لَعَلَّكُمْ تَعْقِلُونَ. Certainly, we have revealed the Holy Quran as an Arabic Quran so that you may understand.
Did you hear me?
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam.
Rahma, do you know what does Rahma mean in Arabic?
Blessing, mercy.
A mercy. And that's why this is how the Prophet Muhammad was described. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً. That, oh Muhammad, we have sent you as a rahmah, as a mercy. So this word rahmah has been mentioned in the Quran a lot. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have mercy upon all of us, Allahumma ameen, and grant us mercy from Him, Allahumma ameen. So, Ya Rahma, we have finished Sura Al-nshqaq, alhamdulillah, right?
Yes.
So, inshallah, with Miss Salwa, I want you to sum up the lesson or the benefits that you get from Surah Al-nshqaq.
The lessons?
Yep. I mean, the benefits, the main idea that you got from Surah Al-nshqaq.
The Day of Judgment.
So, the first lesson that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned is the description of the Day of Judgment, right?
Yes.
Yeah, what Allah says.
إِذَا السَّمَاءُ انشَقَّتْ.
Yeah, mashallah, what does it mean?
The sky is ripped apart.
Yeah, what's the sign we call it? If you see it in Quran, what should we do?
Should prolong it.
Yeah, this we call it in Arabic mad. And we only have 3 letters of mad, alif and waw and ya. So if you see any of these letters, if you meet any of these letters and the Quran carries such wave, which looks like a wave or that sign, you have to use the letter about 4 harakat. So the first lesson that we learn is a description of the Day of Judgment. What is the second lesson? What will happen to Al-Ard first? So Sama, what will happen to As-Sama? It will be split. What about Al-Ardu? What does Al-Ardu mean?
Earth, the ground.
Yeah, what will happen to the ground, the Day of Judgment?
It will stretch out.
Yeah, what Allah says.
إِذَا وَإِذَا الْأَرْضُ مُدَّتْ.
MashaAllah. The second lesson Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks to the man that surely you will come back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For what reason? Why the man will come back to Allah? To be judged, right?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what Allah says? يا أيها الإنسان.
يا أيها الإنسان إنك كادح إلى ربك كدحا فملاقيه.
So this is the second lesson. What does it mean? It means the man will surely come back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be judged. Can you tell me, Salo, how the man will be judged? What are type of people in the Day of Judgment? Salam Shema.
How many type of people in the Day of Judgment, Habibati?
They'll be judged with their books.
How many type of people?
2.
Yeah, tell me.
I should read the...
What are they first, and then you can read the abnam.
Okay.
The right-hand people, right?
Yes, and the left-hand people.
Naam. What Allah says about the right-hand people?
فَأَمَّا مَنْ أُوتِيَ كِتَابَهُ بِيَمِينِهِ.
Naam, those people will be happy people or sad people?
Happy.
Will be rewarded or punished?
Rewarded.
Yeah, the believer people. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us from them. Allah. What are the type of people?
The disbelievers.
Naam. How will they get their book? The recording? According to the Surah Rahmah, how the disbeliever will get their book?
Like they'll be thrown in hellfire.
Yeah, how will they get their book? They will get their book by left hand?
Left hand.
Or back, or from their back?
Or their back.
Yeah, what Allah says? وأما
وأما من أوتي كتابه وراء ظهره.
Yeah, how many haraka should we stretch this letter?
4 or 5.
Yeah, make it please full. Show me your hand while you count.
أما من أوتي كتابه وراء ظهره.
Perfect, mashallah. What is the punishment of these people?
Jahannam.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, what Allah says. ويصلى
ويصلى سعيرا.
Sa'ira means the Jahannam, the punishment, the hellfire. Okay, this is a silly. What about the full lesson? Why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala swear by Layl and the Qamar? Layl is the night and the Qamar is the moon. Why Allah swear by Qamar and the Layl? To say those bad people, those people who will get the recording with the left hand, will they be punished or will they be rewarded?
They'll be punished.
Yeah, what Allah says? فبشرهم
فبشرهم
بعذاب أليم.
فبشرهم بعذاب أليم.
And the azab mean a punishment. That the people will get their bog by left hand, they will have a punishment. And why? Because these people never prostrate to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and those people are deny Allah's message. What the sign called, the doctora?
Prostrate.
Yeah, prostration of recitation, or we call it in Arabic, sujood al-tilawa. What should we do if you meet this sign in the Quran?
Prostrate to Allah.
Yeah, MashaAllah, we should prostrate to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is about al-nshqaq, so inshallah you will memorize all of it next time, ya doctora. Ya doctora Rahman. So we have done, we revised Surah Al-A'la, and we said that Surah Al-A'la has two commanders. One of the command to make tasbih, and other command is to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to remind people. What is the first command? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asks us to make tasbih, to make zikr, sabbih isma rabbika al-a'la, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Who Allah subhanahu, why should we make tasbih and make zikr to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala?
Because Allah is our creator.
Naam. Allah, what Allah says?
الذي خلق فسوى.
Excellent. And also Allah is the one who guides us, right? What Allah said?
والذي قدر فهدى.
The second command was to the Prophet Muhammad to remind people, right? Who will get the benefit of this reminder and who will not get benefit of this reminder of the Prophet Muhammad?
The believers will get the benefit and the
Naam, and excellent. What Allah says?
فذكر نصفر.
إن نفعت الذكرى.
فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى.
And then who will get benefit from this zikra? Those who fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will get benefit of the zikra of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What Allah says? سيذكر
من يخشى.
Yakhsha means fear Allah. Whoever fear Allah will get benefit of this tazkirah, of this reminder of the Prophet Muhammad. And who will not get benefit, who will avoid this, those are the bad people. وَيَتَجَنَّبُهَا الْأَشْقَى. The last lesson that we can learn from Surah Al-A'la, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, a man, the truth of this world. Which one is the real world? Is this world life or the hereafter?
Hereafter.
Yeah, this world is a test and the hereafter is a real life, right? What Allah says? بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا والآخرة
خير وأبقى.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. So next time, inshallah, ya Dr. Rahma, you will revise Surah Al-Ghashiyah. And we said that Surah Al-Ghashiyah means that Al-Ghashiyah means the Day of Judgment. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Al-Ghashiyah divide people into two faces, into two types. Some faces will be frown and some people will be smiling. Who will be frown and humiliating, and who will be smiling and peaceful?
Disbelievers will frown.
Yeah, the humiliating frown people who are
The disbelievers.
yeah, and their punishment will be
Hellfire.
now on Hamia. What about the peaceful and the calm faces?
The believers.
The believer. And what about the reward?
Jannah.
Great. What Allah says? في جنة
في جنة العالية.
ما شاء الله تبارك الرحمن يا دكتورة رحمة جعلكم الله من الحافظين آمين وحفظكم الرحمن. Do you want to ask Miss Salwa any questions? Because Miss Salwa next time inshallah will start with here.
تعلموا أولادكم القرآن وسيعلمهم القرآن كل شيء. So teach your kids the Quran and the Quran will teach them everything.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين.
I'd like to thank our dear guest, Dr. Saeed Kishk.
Thanks for having me.